not seen this before.
Really?
I think that is like a very life-saving fact for people.
Before we proceed, trigger warning.
TW:.
Today's the day I'm getting my skin cancer
Cut
out of my skin. But we asked if we could record because I feel like it's good to educate and other people need to be aware too. So go get your skin checked, but fingers crossed it doesn't hurt. Yeah, so the one on my stomach, it's like,
yeah, it's still healing a little bit.
and then the one on my back is, I think, looks the same.
Yeah.
Is that not on me?
So do you kind of want me to explain what happened in this procedure?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
Some people are like, I don't want to know.
Okay.
So basically, it's like a cookie cutter.
Okay.
It's very sharp, so we'll just punch down right in the middle of that skin and we'll twist it. And it won't be as deep as that. Maybe
Okay.
for the one on your back because it is basal cell.
Okay.
And then we'll take it up and we'll snip off just that little piece of tissue.
Okay.
And we'll just sew you up with some stitches.
Pain-wise, like it should be, it's like a boo-boo, or will I have to take anything for pain?
You can take Tylenol
Okay.
like later tonight or tomorrow. It'll kind of be just like your biopsy.
Oh, okay.
For the one on your back, I was the one that called you with your biopsy
Oh,
results.
yes. Okay.
For the one on your back, it was dysplastic, which basically just means abnormal. Same with the one on your abdomen.
Mm-hmm.
But this one was mixed with 2 different moles. I don't know if you saw the picture when we did the biopsy.
I remember she said there was 2. I didn't look at the picture of it.
Yeah, I'll show you.
Okay.
So one of them, which we weren't expecting, was a pigmented basal cell. And one of them was the abnormal mole, just like the one on your head.
Okay. Was that like pre-melanoma? The one, the
basically.
2 of those?
So
Okay.
basically, not saying that it is melanoma, just saying that it has a chance in the future.
Okay.
So as a precaution, we're just gonna
Right.
take it off.
Okay. And then the scale, you said mild, moderate, severe. It was moderate. What does that just mean, like?
It was moderately abnormal.
Okay.
Usually for milds, we don't do anything for it because
Okay.
there's not a great possibility that it's going to develop into something. Severe is just like, yes, we're going to take it off.
Okay.
And then after that, melanoma. So
Okay.
does that make
Cool.
sense?
Yes. Yeah.
So this was the one on your back.
Okay. Yeah, they're so little.
So we don't know exactly which one,
Okay, because
was
they
which.
took both off.
but we're going to
Okay.
just take both off
Okay.
of the same procedure. You ready?
Okay. Yeah.
All right. You go let her know if you're
Okay.
ready. Okay.
What'd you think, hon?
That just looks a little scary. Are you gonna watch?
Yeah, of course.
I know that it's common to get that stuff taken out, but
Yeah.
I'm more for the needle.
Yeah.
That's gonna hurt.
Oh, the anesthesia. A little
Yeah,
anesthesia.
to numb it up.
No, they're tiny. It's
The
tiny.
needle?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Like my insulin needle?
Yes.
Okay. So
I mean, it's gonna be longer than that, but it
Yeah.
won't be fatter.
Okay.
I mean, it will be just a little fatter, but not like IV needle.
before we proceed, trigger warning.
TW:.
Make my bottle, Mom. Make my
bottle.
Yeah.
All right, let me pour this guy's his bottle.
please. Why does that thing never charge?
I don't know. I wonder if it's because it gets so wet when we rinse it.
I mean, not in the charger hole.
Yeah.
Thanks, girl.
Okay. Here, Bubba.
Thanks, Mom.
Okay, so let's go over your path results.
Okay.
And then we'll explain because we do have some options. So I like to see, like I'm a visual
Okay.
learner, so I usually just like to show you, this is the one that's on your abdomen. So dysplastic nevus just means an abnormal mole. And then the pathologist tells us how abnormal it is. So it's going to be mild, moderate, or severe. Then we get into melanoma in situ and melanoma,
Okay.
like superficial melanoma, full-blown melanoma. You can see it's moderately abnormal. Margins are free. So when they comment on the margins, they're not looking at it at a 360 view. It's just like, they'll always say in the tissue examined. So when we do the punch biopsy, we're able to send them like, it's honestly like a little plug of skin. And they're able to confirm that the margins are free everywhere.
Okay.
So with your family history too, with a parent or sibling having melanoma, then we're definitely going to go back in. But
Okay.
this is just to be safe and precautious.
Right.
So I want you to feel good about
Okay.
that.
You'll send it back off?
Yes.
Okay.
Anytime we take off any skin, we send it to the pathologist.
Okay.
So this is the one that's on your abdomen. The next thing we look at is the size. So this is in millimeters because we'll talk about the one on your back. Sometimes we can do the punch excision and sometimes we have to do an excision, like where you have stitches on the inside and outside.
Is that what it's called, like some surgery? It starts with an M?
Oh, that's Mohs surgery. So we do that in areas where you don't have a lot of extra skin.
Okay.
Which is going to be like your face.
Okay.
And so your abdomen and back, you're good. And we typically do those for basal cell and squamous cell.
Gotcha.
But if it was on your face, we'd send you to the Mohs surgeon just because we don't have a lot of extra skin to work with and cosmetically we want it
Okay.
to look the best. So we're going to make your abdomen look good too. It's
Okay.
just different than your face and much smaller. So this is the one that I definitely want to take care of today. We'll do it was called a 6-0 punch. you will have a suture on the inside, and then we'll do like probably 2 or 3 on the outside. Some of this has to do with how active you are and what you're going to be doing. So I did want to talk to y'all about where you're going Thursday, because flying's totally fine. I just don't want to give you something to deal with if you're like really busy and like this is annoying. Like I have one on the back of my arm right now.
Like same thing that I'm getting? Oh, okay. So we're going to Virginia to see my sister, so we'll just be like hanging out with family.
Yeah,
there is one day we're going to like a pumpkin patch, so I'll be walking and all that.
Okay, so what you're gonna do every day, you don't want the stitches to dry out. So you wanna put Aquaphor. We can give you some CeraVe healing ointment, like a little sample. You just wanna like put some grease on it and keep it covered, and it's going to heal up fastest and best. And
like multiple times a day, you think? Or
I honestly just once a day is good.
Okay.
So what you do is keep it covered for the first 24 hours. If you shower, keep it covered. And then after that, you uncover it to shower, let soap and water go over it, don't scrub it, and then put your ointment and a Band-Aid back over it. And so you just kind of do it once a day.
Okay.
If you get sweaty, you can also change it out again. But keeping it covered also keeps the stitches from like getting caught on things.
Okay.
So, I mean, that's kind of up to y'all. I say we definitely do the one on your abdomen today.
Okay.
The one on your back, it's honestly unique. It's not dangerous. I have not seen this before.
Really?
Yeah, so I'll show you. I don't know if you were...
Just call me special.
You're very special. Again, looking at it is really helpful. You saw what this looked like on your back.
Yeah, she showed me.
Okay, so I did take it off because I was like, it just looked odd, especially with them both side by side, but they weren't the same thing. And also one was a basal cell, which
is cancer.
Yes,
skin
so
cancer.
there are 3 types of skin cancer: basal cell, squamous cell, and a melanoma.
Okay.
And basal cell, squamous cell, we see like all day, every day.
Right.
Like, we're gonna get those at some point, most likely. Melanoma is gonna be like a brown flat mole. So like you can see, I mean, we have moles our whole life. It's just with more sun damage, they can turn more abnormal. And then like you're young, but with a family history, sometimes with melanoma genetics, there can be some like genetic mutation.
Yeah.
So we'll see things that are a little bit further along from past sun damage compared to someone who didn't have that family history.
Right.
So the basal cell carcinoma also is like the best one to have if you have to have one. It's very slow growing, and it's also the most common type. And so yours is superficial, meaning like it hasn't started to grow deeper. Margins are free. So like all good.
Yeah.
But then you also had a brown mole, the same as your abdomen, moderately abnormal with margins were free.
Okay.
So all of that to say, because they're side by side, with the size of it, we can do a punch biopsy there, or we can do an excision. So I'm going to take a look at it too, because some of this is like cosmetically.
Right.
We just need to have that discussion. And the back has more movement. So like with travel, there's more of a chance. Like you might want to hold off on this one.
We're going to wait on the back because since we're about to travel, I mean, where it's at, we want to be able to take care of it. So in 2 weeks when I come back to get the stitches out of this one, then we'll do the back. See, I don't think he's hungry. I think he just like found his hands and is just like suckling, you know. But little guy won't really take a passy.
So cute. It's like I'm thinking.
See you later, girl. Have fun.
We're on Polly.
Gross.
So that's just the biopsy.
Yeah.
So it's about to be.
Perfect.
I need to get Band-Aids.
Yeah, we got some.
Yeah. I'm more nervous about this one because it's like in a stretch mark.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest though, it's going to look better.
Okay.
Like with stitches, you just have a line. It's actually kind of good because it looks cosmetically better.
Oh, you're about to do it now?
No, I'm just gonna clean you
I'm
off.
going to clean it off.
You know what the punch thing makes me think of?
What?
When they make the golf holes.
Barf.
They
I was
like put the
thinking
thing
cookie
in,
cutters.
twist it, and then it pulls the whole circle
or
up
like when
out
you're
of it.
planting bulbs.
Yeah.
Are you all
yeah.
that old yet? Or you plant bulbs in your yard?
I'm scared.
You're good. Just think of yourself as a little golf hole.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, it just burns a little bit.
Everywhere you feel it, it's going numb instantly. So that's the beauty of lidocaine.
Are you alright?
I love it and hate it. All right,
Yeah.
make sure you're breathing. In through your nose, out through your mouth.
Let me know if you need a water.
We're about to do the punch.
Oh, right now?
Yep.
Oh, God.
When I just had mine done on my arm, I said it felt like an epidural. Like once it's all numb, you're like, oh, this is so great.
Oh, yeah, like I don't feel it right now,
Yeah,
but I'm
you're
going to
good.
barf if I look at it.
Yeah. It just sounds bad, so we just got to keep talking.
Oh, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
That is disgusting. I do not want to hear it.
I also have one on my chest.
Oh, you got one taken
Yeah,
off?
you can just join the
Okay.
club around here.
What does it sound like? So I keep talking. Y'all can just tell me what it sounds like because I don't want to hear it.
I think you're actually pretty good.
Okay. Hunter, how is it?
Okay,
Looks
this is...
Cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I feel honestly a little nauseous just thinking about what it looks like. That's why I'm covering my eyes. I don't want to see it. Warrior.
All good.
She's got another little double on her neck. I'm sure you saw it.
We'll take a look too.
Yeah, Hunter was worried that
Not
you
over
took these. They're his favorite.
I think they're fine. You can keep those though.
You can
You got bigger
I can keep them.
problems.
What about that one I showed you on my chest? The one that's like black?
Yeah, let me look at that one again.
Okay.
Because we can make a plan for when you come back in
Okay.
2 weeks. I'm gonna go get my dermatoscope. I just
Okay.
realized I forgot it.
Okay.
Usually.
Making sure we get in all of them off. Trigger warning. If you don't want to see this, just skip the next few seconds. Oh, love that. So that is all what they took out. That is a little baby. So I'm sure there's some that it's a lot. Because y'all didn't even go that deep. But the one on my back, it will be way deeper.
It'll be bigger. Yeah.
Okay. It'll be more. Love that he's just watching. Oh, you want me to put this up?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna lift it up.
Is that better?
Yes. Okay. So yeah, I think this one we'll do an excision on it.
Like with a knife?
A scalpel.
Okay.
And then it's going to be in an elliptical shape.
Okay.
And you'll have stitches on the inside, stitches on the outside. It's just going to be a little bit longer.
Okay.
And really the same with your other stitches, but it's your lower mid back. I think as far as lifting him, you'll be good. It's
Okay.
just we don't want to put it under tension. And it's
So probably skip Pilates for a little bit.
you have to know when to stop. If
Right.
that makes sense. So like
Yeah.
doing your lower body's all good. I would be really careful with things that are like out in front, like
lat
holding
stuff
weights.
or okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
good to know.
Okay, so this is what we mean by A, B, C, D, E.
Mm-hmm.
Like the one that we were looking at on your chest. The first thing we're looking is it asymmetrical? Like if you cut it in half and yours, that one's not asymmetrical. Does it have weird borders or edges? And no, it doesn't. Like
Okay.
it's straight lines. And then what about the color? So at first they're just going to be really dark, brown or black. And then when it's full-blown melanoma, like it can be white and pink. Like when it's melanoma,
You know
everybody knows something's wrong.
Okay.
Yeah. Our goal is to catch it before it's that abnormal.
Mhm.
And so this is when we say check your skin at home, that's what we mean. The diameter, this is actually the size of what we took off on your abdomen
Okay.
because we did a 6mm. Then if it's bigger than a pencil eraser. So like sometimes it's just that it's big.
Right.
If that makes sense. And then evolving. This is what you do at home is you see if there is a change in size, shape, and color. So sometimes people come in, it doesn't look that abnormal, but they're like, it was a pinpoint and now it's this size.
Okay.
And it happened really quickly.
Yeah.
So we take it off because the goal is to catch it early. But for something that's brown and flat, it's so important.
And the one on my stomach started off the light color as that one. And then as I was pregnant, it got like dark.
Yes. So yeah.
Yeah.
And honestly, we'll probably take the other one off on your...
The other side?
Yeah, just because if you think about it, for whatever reason, the sun damage plus genetics in this area,
Mm-hmm.
there was an abnormal mole. So we'll recheck that one next time.
Okay.
So we'll see you in 2 weeks to take care of the one on your back, and then we'll plan to see you again to like recheck everything and take more biopsies.
Okay. This is your reminder, go get your yearly skin check. And if you're in this area, this is Wiregrass Dermatology. This is Sydney.
Hey, I'm Sydney. I'm a PA here, and then Dr. Alexander is the dermatologist.
Yeah. And she also helps my face.
We do cosmetic things and also skin
Yeah.
cancer, so
Okay.
it's fun.
So you're probably going to have to help me clean that. I did not expect to feel queasy, but I'm like still nauseous, honestly. I just feel like lightheaded a little bit.
I mean, I'm not as much of a wound care guy, but I would
Yeah.
love to create the wound. I want to do it and then stitch you up. That's so fun.
Was that cool watching that? It doesn't make you feel nauseous at all?
Absolutely not.
Oh my heavens. I could just feel the pull, the tug. And so I know like my friends that have had C-sections say like they can feel, like you're numb, but you can feel the...
The pulling. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm nauseous for real. I'm glad we only did one today. I was kind of holding my breath a little bit,
Yeah, I think you were.
which didn't help. I'm glad I have this bandage on that makes me feel better. Okay, y'all. Well, thanks for tagging along. I'm just thankful I came when I did and got all those taken care of. So, go get your skin checked. This is your reminder. Thanks for being here. I'm feeling super thankful and blessed because I know the outcome was like way better than it like could have been.